My greetings to all the viewers watching Yearn to Learn. This is Priya Handa. I pray to Almighty that you are healthy and safe. What is there on the screen? Stop screen sharing on Zoom. I don't want to intimidate you by saying so. It's just a suggestion for you, for the teachers who are taking online classes, that it's been more than a year in many countries that education, the school has turned online and the screen time has increased. So at many places there is lockdown going on and children are not allowed to move out. So when we teach through online mode, for example Zoom, we as teachers try to share maximum resources through videos and photographs or other things. Now what my point of saying this is that stop screen sharing so that you as a teacher can maintain a connect with your students. How you can do that, I'm going to share 5 pro tips with you for your online classes. Without screen sharing, what alternatives do you have? Let's begin. Establish a connection. As I said, this connect is very important. Make an eye contact with the camera lens, not where the student is appearing on your screen. Now it is very important. Now when we share the screen, we come as I am coming right now in a small little corner, and the child is majorly seeing the part of the video or the picture that you are sharing. So what happens is that connect is missed, and sometimes we are in a habit of looking at the grid view where that child is appearing to whom we are talking. Like I'm looking here, say I'm talking to Alex and Alex is coming there, so I'm looking there, but you see that my eye contact is not there. So what we need to do, instead of looking at that particular spot where the child is appearing on your screen, you need to look in the lens. Yes, here. So the first point. The second thing is be expressive. Now you are visible to the students this much only, majorly your face and some of your hand movements. So smile a lot, greet them with a smile, and exit, say goodbye with a smile. Be surprised, whatever situation is, whatever topic you are taking, even if you need to frown, I hope you need not, but in case you need to, express it through your face. Laugh a lot with your students, and above all, be excited for your class. It matters, and it does show with the excitement level in students. The next thing you can do, and it is one of the important thing, that stop demonstrating and start hands-on learning. Now we have a great opportunity. The children are at home, so many of the things and objects are within their reach. So what you can do is you can ask them to gather a few things as required. I'm going to give you 3 level examples here. For example, what you can do in pre-primary, what you can do in primary, and how you can go about it in middle section. So what you need to do is, there might be some email or WhatsApp group or any platform by which you communicate with the parents and students. You just need to tell them in advance that what material should the children be ready with, and the material will be very simple. So my point is, instead of telling students or parents to refine children's fine motor skills, this is for pre-primary, that you tell them keep parents should go ahead with the exercises and refining their fine and gross motor skills. You tell them the material so that the children sit in their class with such materials. Let me take one example. Sorting of mixed pulses. So you need to tell prior to your class that 3 or 4 pulses need to be mixed in a bowl, and the child should be given 3 or 4 empty bowls accordingly, and then the sorting is going to be done. You may take 5 minutes for this activity. Or what you can do is you can take this buttoning and unbuttoning a shirt. So a child needs to sit in the class with a shirt that has buttons on it, and you can practice buttoning and unbuttoning. You can share with the children. Now you're not sharing the video, but you are letting them do things. Third example is unclipping clothespins. So at every home we have clothespins, or the pins with which we lock packets. So a child have that on a bowl, in this arrangement that is shown on your screen. The child needs to unclip it and put it in the bowl. So such activities you can take with young children. Coming to primary grade, now here is one example. For example, you're teaching about nutrients. So instead of showing them a video on healthy food or nutrition, you can ask them to bring any food item, fruit or vegetable, and share with others what nutrients it possesses. Now in case the child knows, fine, otherwise you can tell. So what can happen, someone can bring a lemon, so you can tell it is rich in vitamin C and fiber. Someone can bring nuts, so you can tell about the nutrients that are there. Apple, it is rich in fiber, vitamin C, antioxidants. Or if broccoli, then fiber, proteins, iron, potassium. So this is how you can talk about nutrition from the various foods that child would bring. So you just tell them, bring me something, bring me any food in from your kitchen, from your refrigerator, one item, vegetable, fruit, whatever it is. So this is how you can begin. So they are engaged, they are doing something, and they are contributing to their class. So this is far better in comparison to showing a video. Next example is of middle wing. I have taken this example of science. Like, say you have to you are taking up this chapter of air, and you need to show them that oxygen is required for burning. Now one option is you go ahead with sharing a link, and the students are watching this. So instead of letting them watch a video on it, you can let them do this activity. Tell them in advance that they need to procure a candle, a matchstick, and a glass for this activity, and then go ahead with that. So yes, my point is, instead of the video, show them the activity and let them do it, and trust me on that, they'll far more understand it and absorb it when they are doing instead of watching. I understand better. Next point, use easy and flexible resources. I'm just taking a simple example. Say you're taking descriptive writing or picture composition. Now instead of sharing a picture on your screen, what you can do is you can ask them to describe their room, describe their street, describe their favorite picture from vacation, or go ahead with the things. Be creative here. So something from their around which they could relate to easily. Right? So my point is not that do not share screen at all, but yes, I'm suggesting you alternatives to that, so that the connect could be better. Now this one is my favorite. Be a storyteller to the children. Irrespective of you are taking pre-primary, primary, middle or senior, you can always begin your class with a story about the topic that you are going to teach, and it would be far more interesting if you act as one of the characters, or one of the objects, one of the leads from the story or the topic itself. For example, this, you act it out. My other example is, like instead of showing an animated parrot for a story, or if you're taking birds, wear a headgear of a parrot and then go ahead. So it's far more interesting. I have a few more examples for you, like now this animated fairy, or just having a wand with you. Be presentable, wear something white and have a magical wand in your hand, and then go ahead with your story or whatever topic you're taking. Now say you're talking about space. If you cannot dress up, you can ask children if it is feasible for them, to paint their any helmet white, or tape it in the white color or something, and then wear it. So they would just get in the mood of studying about space and astronauts. So get them into that mood and engage them, or be yourself ready with your headgears and other things. So this is another thing you can do. You can have puppets with you, hand puppet, finger puppet, anything, face mask. So be creative there, and of course you are going to catch students' attention. So I was very crisp in that. So these were the 5 pro tips for teachers. So instead of sharing your screen, what else you can do. I hope you like this video, and as I always say, first of all, thank you for watching, and further, it's a humble request to like, share and subscribe. Yearn to learn. Do not forget to press the bell icon. This is Priya Handa signing off. May God bless you all.